Hey guys, what's going on? This is Willie Stimmich, and this is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast, where we cover Harvest Preparatory School athletics, keep you the scores, stats, and updates on, and get you caught up on all things Harvest Prep. My name is Willie Stimmich, and this is how we get on. So we're going to be with you for the next 30 minutes. So just hang on, and buckle down, buckle in, and let's get it. Hey, follow us on social media, on Twitter at MSL Weekly. You can follow me on Facebook.com/MSL Weekly. Hit me up on the IG, that's Instagram at Willie Stimmich Photography. You can simply drop me an email at infoforwillie@gmail.com. That's infoforwillie@gmail.com. Hey guys, we're just going to give you a quick review of the year of Harvest Preparatory School football and basketball. This might be our last show until we catch up with some more important things coming from the athletic department. Hey guys, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to dive right into it. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich.
Every parent wants their child to study hard and succeed. At HPS, we believe athletics play a vital role in your child's development. Sports at Harvest Preparatory School train students in key qualities such as leadership, commitment, and Christian character. Athletes at HPS consistently have the opportunity to compete at the championship level because our driving force is playing to win.
Here at Harvest Preparatory School, we conduct our athletics at the highest level.
Not only do our students at Harvest Preparatory excel academically, but they have the opportunity to excel athletically as well. Currently, 4 out of 5 students at Harvest Prep in grades 7 through 12 participate in interscholastic athletics. Here at HPS, we are proud members of the Mid-State League and the Ohio High School Athletic Association. If your son or daughter are interested in participating in athletics here at Harvest Preparatory, they will be coached by a world-class coaching staff.
Harvest Prep has incredible athletic facilities and great sports teams.
Our facilities, really second to none. Whether it's volleyball or it's baseball, whether it's basketball or football, your child will be afforded the highest quality athletic programs available.
No matter what it is, our kids get to compete with the best in Central Ohio, and the coaches are fantastic in instilling Christian character while in competition.
We're sure you'll agree Harvest Preparatory School is the right option for your child. A Christ-centered curriculum, a safe, nurturing environment.
Okay, guys, we're back. This is Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich, and just jump right into it. We're going to start with the football season. Harvest Prep had a good season, and it all came down to one game in the first round of the playoffs, and they lost to Hannibal River. But I believe that the 2016 year was a little better because they started out with was 0-4. And then they actually won the rest of the games, including 4 games in the playoffs. And there was one game from the state championship game, and there was one game from that. And this past year, they lost. They got bounced in the first round of the playoffs to Hannibal River. They beat Bexley 30-0 that first game. Then they turned around and beat Franklin Heights 44-14. And then they had a little shootout with Mifflin, which they lost 55-48. They dumped Worthington Christian 52-3. They beat Bishop Rosecrans 50-14. Then they handled Middlesport 60-0. Then they beat Burn Union 56-21. Grove City Christian 46-8. Fisher Catholic, this is embarrassing, 72-24. It's like a basketball score, but it's actually a football score. They beat Fairfield Christian 90. Am I looking at that right? 90-9-7. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I think I was at that game. 90-7, and then that put them in the first round of the playoffs, which they lost to Hannibal River 39-34. And I think Prep should have won that game. I don't know what the focus was. I don't know what happened in that game. And like I said, the year before that, they was one game from the state. First round of playoffs, they beat Shadyside 40-37 on a Hail Mary to Dan Bangur in the end zone. And that second game, they handled Danville pretty seemingly 44-21. Then the third game, they beat Waterford 29-15, and that brought them to the state semifinals, which against Warren JFK, and they beat those guys. Warren JFK won 48-7, and so I think it can go either way, because the first year they got into play, they won 4 of the playoff games, one game from the state, and the previous year they lost in the first round. And some of your football all central district teams. We got Dan Bangura for Harvest Prep. He made all central district team. I think Savon Mitchell was there. Trey Turnbull was there. And then your all defensive team, you got Zion Bangura. You have Isaiah Mullen on that defensive team. Offensive player of the year was, of course, Dan Bangura. Then you had your honorable mention, Moses Davis. And then I think that was all on that particular all central district team. Then you have your Mid-State League Cardinal all league teams, which first team, Dan Bangura, he was the running back of the year. Isaiah Mullen, he was a co-lineman of the year. Savon Mitchell and Zion Bangura and Nick Tyree Martin round out the first team for Harvest Prep. On your second team, I think it was Mid-State League Cardinal all league teams. Eli Rogers of Harvest Prep, Trey Turnbull, Jeffrey Ray, Moses Davis, and Mikhail Goins was all on that second team, Harvest Prep. Then your honorable mentions, Andrew Howes, Harvest Prep, Janai French, Rasan Solis Harris was on that honorable mention. So those are some of the awards that the football team has. Your Mr. Ohio, I think Dan came in third. The Mr. Ohio Football Award, he came in third. He should have came in first. How can a guy break the state record and come in third place? I still don't understand that. I don't know where that's going. So, but that's a topic for another day. Columbus Dispatch All Metro Team, Offensive Player of the Year, Dan Bangura, of course. In 11 games, Dan rushed for 3,401 yards on 278 carries, average of 12.2 yards a carry, and he scored 50 touchdowns along with 11 two-point conversions for a total of 322 points. Dan also finished 9,650 yards in his career, which ranked 12th nationally. 12th nationally. Not just in the state of Ohio, but nationally. Now, how could a guy not make Mr. Ohio nationally? We ain't talking about Mr. Ohio. We talking about nationally. I still don't get that. During this time, he had turned a no-name Division 7 program to a 4-time league champion. I mean, it's like they just took off from there. Bangura had offers from Kent State, Ohio University, and a handful of D2 division programs that offered him something. And Dan Bangura was rewriting the Ohio record book in many single-season and career rushing and scoring categories. So, kudos to Dan, and he's off to Ohio State. So, hopefully the best for him. Your honorable mentions, third, you got Savon Mitchell, wide receiver, Trey Turnbull, Isaiah Mullins, and Zion Bangura. Once again, this is a dispatch, the dispatch all Metro team. Okay, I think some of your seniors, we're losing Nick Tyree, we're losing Rasan Harris, we're losing Janai on the linebacker, Sean Peterson will be graduating, Savon Mitchell will be graduating. We're losing Dan Bangura, a good running back, Christoph Greenwood. Mikhail Goins is graduating. Andrew Howes is out. Martin Woods is out. Isaiah Mullins is out. But we still have a host of guys that's coming back that has that experience. Moses Davis will be back. Kalen Jackson will be back. Javon Eggert. Daquan Owen Johnson will be back. Mario Davis will be back. Jalen Davis will be back. So we got some Jordan Walker, Zion Bangura. I mean, we got some guys that can step up. We have, see what else we got on there. Rashawn Goins, Eli Rogers, Emmanuel Mullins, Richard Turnbull will be back, Zion Walker, Nico Sinclair. Yeah, we got some guys that's going to come back. So hopefully Harvest Prep can be right back in the mix because they have a good coach, and he's going to get them back in the playoff picture. Once again, Dan Bangura headed to Ohio State, and Isaiah Mullen is heading to the University of Wisconsin to play with the Badgers. And so kudos to those two guys for all they've done for the Harvest Prep football team, and hopefully, they have some outstanding careers. Hey, guys, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're just going to finish strong at the rim and wrap it up with some announcements and some of the basketball year in review. This has been the Mid-State League Weekly. We'll be right back. My name is Willie Stimich.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Okay, guys, we're back. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimich, and hey, give us a shout out on Twitter, shout out on Facebook, give us a shout out on YouTube, give us a shout out on all your social medias. Just type my name in, Willie Stimich, and you can find me everywhere. Okay, guys, let's get back into it. Second segment, we'll be talking about Harvest Prep basketball. Hey, bro, the guys had a monster year. I mean, 28-1. They could have been 30-0. They came up short 2 games. They'd have won that last game, and they could have been in the state finals. I think they could have won that game because Alpha Centric really let Cincinnati Deer Park just manipulate them, man. I mean, they had those guys. But Harvest Prep, kudos to them. Harvest Prep, Coach Dave Dimmons Sr., great job this year. They was 14-0 in the conference. They went 28-1 for the season. And I mean, I don't want to go through all the games because they won all the games, but I do want to talk about the one they lost, and they lost to Alpha Centric 54-52. And I'm not going to linger on this too much. I don't want to rehearse this. It's in the past, and it still hurts. I'm still pissed because they lost. And they I mean, if we play Alpha Centric 2 out of 3, we can win 2 out of 3 of those games. I mean, that's just how good we were. So, with that being said, it's over. But kudos to Christopher Anthony. I mean, Christopher Anthony had a great season once again. Sol Hines will be back. Brandon Beavers will be back. Shout out to Claudio Pena. That last game, he played 30 minutes. He scored 11 points. Elijah Glenn, I think he will be back. He only scored, he didn't score that game, but he'll be back next year to do what he do, and that's big man in the paint. And he's just a beast. Let's put it like that. He's just a beast. Some of the awards over, Division III, Division IV, all state teams were announced. And for Harvest Prep, C.J. Anthony, 6-foot sophomore, averaged 20.2 points a game. He made first team, Division III. And second team, C.J. Pena, Harvest Prep 6'6" senior, 19.5 points a game. And shout out to C.J. And he's going to Taylor University. And hope he has a great, successful career there. Focuses on next year. We lose Isaiah Cumlin, 6'6". We lose Sean Peterson, 6'3" senior. We losing Daniel Narako, 6'4" senior. and we're losing C.J. Pena, 6'6" senior. So we out of the whole roster, we're only losing 6 guys. Hopefully, all the other guys will just chill and remain, and we could be right back down in the state championship again. Ralph Robinson will be back, 6 foot junior. C.J. Anthony, once again, he'll be a junior next year. He's a spearhead of that bunch. Bryce Beavers, Sol Hines, Andrew Tate, Jamari Doe, Raymond Robinson, Avante Duncan, Brandon Beavers, and Elijah Glenn. That's a good squad right there. I think we could be 28-0 next year, just to wrap that, thing up next year. But I hope these guys have a great off season. Work on your stat, work on your traits, your fundamentals, and get better for next year. I mean. And they got the squad. They could be back next year. So kudos to those guys. Hey, guys, we'll take another quick break, and if we're back, we're going to close this show out. Hey, guys, this is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimich.
Every parent wants their child.
Ohio students help create the association's program on sporting behavior.
Through the Respect the Game campaign, we are encouraging student athletes, parents, fans, coaches, and officials to do 3 important things.
Speak with courtesy, act with dignity, and play or observe with pride.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, guys, we're back. My name is Willie Stimich. Thank you guys for jumping on board. Hey, this is the last segment here, so we're going to finish strong at the rim. And like I said, this might be the last show until fall camp when the guys go back to practice in football. So that'd be somewhere in July. And this is April, so I'll probably be off for, maybe 3 or 4 months. And then unless something happens, something pops up that I need to just break in and give you some updates. So with that being said, this is the Mid-State League Weekly. Give us a follow. Give us a shout out. Send me an email. Let me know how you think. Let me know how you feel. If you got any comments, we'll dig into it. Hey, guys, here's some of your announcements for if you're a basketball fan, football fan, or whatever in high school in Ohio. Saturday, April 7th, we were at Thomas More College, and this is in Crestview Hills, Kentucky. Ohio, this is going to be the Ohio-Kentucky All-Star Game, and is always held at Thomas More College in Crestview Hills, Kentucky. That's just right around the Cincinnati Loop. Some of the best in the girls, we play at 5:30, and the boys will play at 7:30. And the best of the high school girls in Ohio will be playing the best of the high school girls in Kentucky. And the best of the high school boys in Kentucky will be playing the best of the high school boys in Ohio. This is the Ohio-Kentucky All-Star Game. This is the battle of the border. So if you can get out there, get out there. It's going to be at 333 Thomas More Parkway in Crestview Hills, Kentucky. That's at Thomas More College. I go there every year. I just want to, just see what kind of talent comes out of Ohio. One of my favorites is the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Meeting, would be Tuesday, April 17th. This is where I go and get refilled on how I can get better at what I'm doing as far as media and podcasting and just doing stuff like that. Just gets updates on how I can develop my skills. I don't know everything. Just something I just wanted to do, and these guys down there, they will help you do it. So April 17th is the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association annual meeting, which is April 17th, Tuesday at 8 to 4. Okay, here's another one, North-South Classic at Paul Brown Stadium in Massillon, Ohio, Saturday, April 28th, 2018. You got games at noon and you got games at 4. These are some of the best football all-stars in Ohio will be going at it at the North-South Classic. It will be in Massillon, Ohio at Paul Brown Stadium. And yours truly, Dan Bangura, will be there, one of the running backs for the South, D4 through 7. And Isaiah Mullins will be on this team. We'll be playing in that game, too. So there you have two of your best right there from Harvest Prep representing. And some of the other guys, you got Tyler Potts from Pickerington North, and you got Jimmy Warwick, quarterback from Pickerington North. You got the 4 guys from Pickerington North here. You got an Olentangy Orange in here. Bishop Watterson is in here representing. Mifflin is representing. Pick Central is representing. And in Dublin Kaufman, Hilliard Bradley. So this is going to be a pretty good game. And I will be there just to... I love football, so I'll be watching from the bleachers or maybe taking some pictures. You never know what I'm be doing. But I'm just there to support the Harvest Prep guys, Dan and Isaiah. So, come on out. If you can get down there, come on out and check that out. Okay, guys, we got Drew Joyce Classic. This is, everybody knows Drew Joyce. That's LeBron James High School coach at St. Vincent St. Mary. And he's having a classic. It's going to be April 20th through 22nd, and that's in Nashville. But he has another one April 27th through 29th. That's going to be in Akron. And so, grades 2nd through 11th. There has a girls going to be out there. Grades 6 through 11 will be there. And this will be April 27th through the 29th in Akron, Ohio. And if you're taking your kids out, make sure you register them. And this is the 2018 Drew Joyce Shooting Stars Classic. And it will be in Akron, Ohio. So I just gave you the dates. Make sure you can get out there. And I don't know how far you guys like to go, but I will be at the EYBL Peach Jam, which is July the 11th through the 15th, which will be in Augusta, North August, South Carolina. I guess how you pronounce that, at Riverview Park Activity Center. So these are the best of all the high school basketball players in the nation. They will be at the Peach Jam, and if you can get out there, I'm gonna try to take some time off. I got to go to this because I'm seeing players like Ben Simmons and Jason Tatum and all these guys. Man, these what these guys used to play at. And so you got other guys that's going to be out there too. So if you can get there. If you like basketball, you can get there. NEO Youth Elite National Showcase, which is June the 23rd and 24th, which is in Garfield Heights, Ohio. These are some of your young upcoming stars will be here. Man, I tell you, I love this event. It's going to be 4900 Turney Road in Garfield Heights, Ohio. This is the national showcase. If you want to see some young guys play some good basketball, you got to come out to this one. ESPN will be there. Slam Magazine will be there. Elite Mixtapes. Middle School Hoops will be there. Next Up Recruits. Ballers Live. Hoop Diamonds. Third Coast Hoops. And In the Gym Hoops. And me, I will be there. So if you want to come out to that, you can come out to that. It's just some activities. Since the basketball season is over, those are just some activities that if you're a sports nut like me, I love to go and watch younger guys develop and become stars like LeBron, and CP3 and all those guys. This is where they started out at little tournaments like this. So, come out and, enjoy yourself and, just have fun, So, guys, with that being said, guys, that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys all year for listening to the Mid-State League Weekly. Listen to me. If you want to listen to any one of these shows, go on YouTube, and you can actually download it. You can go to SoundCloud. You can go to Twitter or Facebook, and you can actually listen to it again. Any one of them, they all have titles, so you can listen to them, pull it up by the date, and just go back, listen to them. And just in case you missed anything. So, guys, we're just saying this is a wrap. Thank you, guys, once again. First of all, I'm going to give a shout-out to Dan Ross, the Executive Director of Ohio High School Athletic Association. I want to thank Mr. Tim Street for the Director of Communication. Thanking the OSHAA. Thank the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association, which I'm a member of, and they allow me to bring a podcast that will shed light on the Mid-State League and on Harvest Prep. I want to thank you, the listening audience, for listening to this show. I want to thank the Harvest Prep Athletics, Mr. Dave Wolf, and I want to thank Coach Dave Dennis, Harvest Prep coach and Harvest Prep Athletic Director. If you missed, like I said, if you missed any of these shows, you can always go back and recap it, listen to it again. For your enjoyment or however you want to do it, it's up to you. So with that being said, guys, that's a wrap. And thank you guys for listening. And, thank you guys for a great year. This is a Mid-State League Weekly. So that's a wrap, guys. Have a good evening.
So gonna get to clapping. Go pop a phone, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan. Drop it for me. I went to beach house in my